Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're working on a Spring Deco Mesh Wreath that I'm going to make for my sister. So I'm doing the poof method, which is measured 10 inches of mesh, and then each twist tie you go ahead and insert it and then you twist tie. And then you do the same as on the next one. And that's what I've started doing earlier, and then you just go on to the next one, and then we're going to twist tie again, and this is called the poof method. Now the poof method, sometimes, I don't know if you can tell, you can see there's some gaps in there. So we're going to do something to fix those gaps. Or if you like, you can leave it like this because it's actually pretty the way it is. I like this method. So you're going to take your end and you're going to put it underneath, and then we're going to get a where is it? Let me go get it. Here it is. We're going to get a tie, and then we're going to fold it over, and then we're going to take it underneath the wire ring, and then we're just going to tie it down. Hope everyone's doing okay today. It's a pretty spring day today. And like I said, this wreath is for my sister, my other sister. I made one before for my other sister. So here we go. Now we're going to flip it over and then fluff it. So again, like I said, you can leave it the way it is if you want, or you can do what I'm going to do just to make it a little fuller, to fill in the gaps. I'm going to take my deco mesh that I have left, and I'm just going to make it straight, and then I'm going to cut the strips at 15 inches. I cut some before I was going to do the poof method, and then so I'm just showing you how I cut them. 15 inches. You can probably hear my dogs in the background. They're in the other room, but they're pretty loud. So we're going to take this, and then what we're going to do is that we're going to do a curl method. We're going to take both sides of the deco mesh strips that we just cut, and then we're going to roll one side, and then we're going to roll the other side, and then we're just going to gather it together. And then I'm going to put it face down. You can put it face up if you want. You get a different look that way too, because the curls will be facing up. But I'm going to go and face them down, and only on the outer ring. We're not going to do any in the inner ring because we're going to have the sign there. So all I did was put it down and twist it in my twist tie. I untwist what I have there, and then I twist it again. I'm doing it again. I'm going to do it all the way around. So I untwist it, place it in, and then twist again. And then you get little rolls, see? We're going to do that all the way around. So we're going to roll again. Roll the other side, gather, and then, like I said, I'm doing face down. You can do face up if you want. If you want the curls to be facing up. I am doing a voiceover on the video. I feel like if I just do it this way, I'm able to concentrate more on the wreath, and that way I can show y'all exactly how I'm doing it. And then, so if you hear a lot of silence, that's why. But sometimes I think that's the way to learn. You just watch the video, and sometimes talking kind of gets distracted. You get a little distracted, and you're like, oh, what do I do next? I don't know. That's how my brain works. Like I said, you can probably hear my dog in the background. He's snoring. Cute little dachshund. There we go, and then we're almost done. I think I need to cut one more strip though. I think. We'll see in a minute. Oh, I do. And again, we're going to measure 15 inches. And the reason it says 30 on my mat is because I'm taking 15, I'm starting at 15, and then I'm measuring in my head, you know, doing the math. 30 minus 15 is 15 inches. So we're going to roll. There we go, gather, and then we're going to place it on the last twist tie. And so basically what we did is we did the poof method on the bottom, and then we did the twists or the curls on the top. And you can actually do it in the inner ring as well if you wanted to. And it makes it really full. So now we're going to work on the ribbons. Now we're going to, oh, my dog's in the background drinking water. I don't know why he decided to do that right when I'm doing this. Anyway, so we'll ignore him. But these are the ribbons I chose to match the sign here. Stripes, the pink, and then I have the ribbon with the birds on it, and then that pretty teal ribbon. It's almost like a, what is it? Like a bird, baby, like a bird egg color. It's really cute, really pretty, and it matches the sign well. Okay, so we're going to take each ribbon and we're going to cut 13 inches, 5 strips each, because we're only going to put this around the outer on the outer wreath. So the twist ties, there's 10 of them, and you'll see me, I'll count them to make sure. And so that's why we'll cut 5 of each at 13 inches, and we're going to ducktail each one. All right, so now I'm back. Now we're going to put the ribbons on the wreath form. Again, we're only doing the outer edge. We're going to take our ribbon and we're going to put the stripe ribbon and the pink ribbon together. We're going to do the blue ribbon and the teal, the baby bird egg color. And we're just going to take it, we're going to fluff it a little bit while it's in our fingers, and then we're just going to untwist the tie, and then we're going to twist it. And then I'm going to twist down to just make it like a, just to get out of the way, the edge. And this time we are going to do the X. We're going to form each one with an X. So we're going to do one on each side and one on the other side. So it's like an X. It's formed of an X. And the reason we're not doing something in the middle is because, or ribbon in the middle, the same thing, is because we're going to use the sign as, it says ribbon too, but if you want to do it, you can. You just cut the ribbons and put them in the middle. Twist ties too. So now we're going to go to the next one. Untwist, place down, and then we're going to form our X. We just take one ribbon in each hand and then just split them. There we go. And then we're going to split the other one, and then it forms an X. And like I said, we're going to do that all the way around. So now we're going to take our sign and we're going to cut those the string in there on each side, and we're going to take the scan label off, the barcode label off. We're going to leave that part on it because it does say what the sign is made out of, and people may want to know what it's made out of. I've always done that. You can take it off if you want. But like I said, this is for my sister, so I mean, it's fine. She's not going to be like, what is it? But if you're selling this wreath, you can take it off if you want. It's up to you. I don't sell wreaths anymore, so I'm just doing this for fun. And like I said, I do this for my family. So I'm going to take my staple gun, my pipe cleaners. You can use those wire cable attachments. Sorry, bad angle. But you can put one there. All you do is take the strip off the bottom, and then you're going to place on 4. 1 on top, 1 on bottom, 1 on the side, and 1 on the left and right. But I'm going to do staple. I'm going to use staples, and I'm going to do just 1 on top and 1 on the bottom. 2 times. Then we're going to twist. Same thing on top. Twist. And there you go. Those are your wreath attachments. Simple as that. Now, the reason I have my glue gun is because I'm demonstrating if you were selling the wreath, you could add glue to it to just secure it better, and that would definitely make it not come off. So, but it's up to you. Isn't that sign pretty? All right, so now we're going to work on our bow. Actually, we're going to attach the sign first. So all I'm going to do is, I'm going to use my twist ties on the top. We can put it on the side too. I was thinking about putting it on the side. That would be pretty. You know what? I should have done that, now that I think about it, but I didn't. You'll see at the end of the video. But you can put it on the side and then you put a bow on the left. That would have looked really good too. So you may want to think about that. But I went ahead and decided to go in the middle. And that's one thing about the wreaths. You can always change it up. Even though I did it in the middle, you can actually go back and put it on the left. You can always change something that you don't like about your wreath before you finish the product and give it to your family, or you put it in your craft fair or Etsy shop or whatever it is, how you're selling. So I'm just using my twist tie on the bottom as my guide. I'm going to take it and I'm going to twist on the bottom. And then I'm going to do the same thing on top. Using my twist tie as my guide. It's the top and the bottom twist tie. There we go. And you can actually stop here if you wanted to. I mean, it's not that, it looks good. You just have to fluff your ribbons a little more that you have on there, and that's actually a done deal. But we're going to add a bow. I'm just hiding the twist ties that are in the inner ring. And we're going to fluff our ribbon more at the very end. You'll see the difference that it makes once you fluff them. So now we're going to make our bow. All right, so now we're going to make our ribbon. We're going to take the 2.5 inch, we're going to measure 10 inches for our streamer, our tail. We're going to ducktail the end. And then we're going to measure 6 inches for our loop. It's my go-to measurement. I always like a 6-inch loop for some reason on the bottom. I'm not sure why, but that's what I do. We're going to measure 6 inches on the other end as well. Twist, and we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do two loops on each end. I was thinking about it as I was working on it. I was like, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do twist, measure 6 inches, This ribbon's really pretty. It really matches the sign well too. There we go. And then measure your 10-inch streamer tail. I think that's a little long. Yeah, it's a little long. I'll fix it at the end. Sometimes you just want to measure your tails with the other one you've already cut, and that way you always cut the same length. Okay, so we did 2 loops on each end. Now we're going to take the other 2.5 inch, the real pretty blue, the bird ribbon. Measure 10 inches for our tail, duck tail. Twist, and again measure 6 inches on your bow maker. If you're doing it by hand, it's 12 inches. Measure your 10-inch tail. And now we're going to take the next ribbon, 1.5-inch ribbon. We're going to do the pink ribbon next. Ducktail the ends. Measure 10 inches. Twist. This time we're going to measure 5 inches. Twist. And we're only going to do 1 loop on each side. And there's a reason for that, and I'll show you at the end. Now we're going to take the pretty robin egg ribbon. This ribbon has some like shine, glitter. It's really pretty. Measure 10 inches. And I believe I got all my ribbons from Craft Outlet, so you can check them out if you wanted to, copy the same ribbon. It's up to you. 5 inches for your loop. Twist. 5 inches on the other side. And your 10-inch tail. Now we're going to take the pink ribbon again, measure 10 inches. And you know what? If you wanted to, here's another point for you. You can use an inch ribbon or a 7/8 inch ribbon for the final one. And we're measuring 4 inches for the loop. And actually use that size if you didn't want to use the same 1.5 inches. That would be really cute too. And just bring it down and then just cut your 10 inches for your tail. And now we're going to gather it. But first we're going to, this is where I like to actually work my bow. I want to go ahead and shift the loops to where I want them by holding down the center with my thumb. So we're going to work from the bottom. We're going to take one of the 2.5 one way and then the other one on the top. Do the same thing to the other side. Since we only did one of the bird ribbon, we're going to leave that in the middle because we want it to show too. Then we're going to take the blue one up, pink down, and then we're going to do the opposite on the other side. That way each loop has a certain place for it. And then the 4-inch loop, we're going to leave that in the middle, so we're going to leave it there. And now we're going to take our pipe cleaner. I'm going to pick it up, make sure it's all gather it together, pick it up. And then we're going to pull against the bow, and then we're going to twist. And then we're going to fluff. Fluff it until you get the look you like. All right, so now we're going to get our stuff out of the way so we can bring the wreath back in here, the wreath form. So we can put our bow on there. I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to place this one on the bottom. We're only going to do one bow on this wreath. This is a simple deco mesh wreath anybody can make. So I'm just putting it on I'm using the twist tie at the bottom for my guide, taking it through the wreath, and then we're twisting in the back. And then we're just going to fluff it. Take your fingers and run down the streamers or the tails, and then you're going to fluff the bow. Like I said, this is pretty as it is, so we're not going to add any flowers or anything. We're just going to fluff our ribbons around also. And I'll show you the end product. All right, so we're going to move it to the stand so you can see the final product. And then I did fluff my ends again, the outer end, and that's what you get. This is really pretty. It's really pretty Hello Springs Deco Mesh Wreath. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and you are more than welcome to use the same ribbons I used. I don't sell anymore. Again, this was for my sister. And if you liked my video, please subscribe to my channel so you can get notified of my other videos, because I will be doing more. And thank you for watching. And again, like this video if you want. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day.